Hello everyone, this is Crystal Putta from Purful Arts. I am so excited today. Going to be starting a new project. So I have a brand new piece of tissue paper down. I have a nice clean work area because it was pretty messy. And this is what I'm working on today. A while back, I received this stained glass ornament in a gift exchange. And it's so beautiful. My friend Miriam Olson made it. You have to really see it in person because these little pieces in here have all this, like, they change color. I mean, it's clear glass, but it's like a prism thing. It's just beautiful. It looks so cool in my window hanging up. But when I saw this, I thought, wow, that would be really cool on an egg. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be starting a series of videos where I get inspiration from something that's not Pisanki and develop a pattern. Not necessarily going to look exactly like this, but definitely inspired by this. And I've already had somebody give me not an exception, a suggestion on something I can do. So I'll be putting that in my list of things I want to try as well. The other exciting thing I'm going to do is try something new. And this isn't entirely new, but these are the colors that I'm planning to use for the on the egg. And these are from the Ukrainian Accessories. I love this cream soda pink. You do not add vinegar to it. It's a beautiful color. You'll see it. And I want to do this Borealis green and crown purple with it. I had to make these up. But that's what I want to do. And this is I kind of sketched it out. So this is kind of my idea on what I want to do. I don't know that it's going to look exactly like that. But anyway, I kind of sketched it out so I had an idea. The other thing I'm going to do is I ordered like the whole package of dies from Ukrainian Accessories a while ago, and Kathy at Ukrainian Accessories was nice enough to send me a package of blue beeswax. I have never used this before, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to be doing this on a white egg. Like I said, I've never used this beeswax before. It looks like you just kind of take it and put it in the kiska, like from the side, kind of like you would do with a block of wax that I don't seem to have handy. Yeah, here we go. You know, like you block of wax. Well, on these I dip it in it, but anyway, I'll figure it out. I'm so excited to start on that, and so let's get started on this design. So this is my inspiration. This beautiful stained glass ornament. I don't know. I'll call it an ornament. I put it in the window. But it's in sixes, so there's 6 points coming out of it. And I used my template that has 60s on it. So there's 6, let's say 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used that to help me draw the lines on it. And you can kind of see the lines, but not entirely. I can see them. That's all that really matters. Now I opened up this package and I thought there was like one sheet of this. There were like 2 and they were folded over. So I kind of have like 4 sheets of this, this wax. So I'm thinking this is going to last quite a while. All right, I have my fine kiska, and I have tried to take out as much of the wax as I can. I don't know that I got it all out, so it might not be blue right at first, but I know it will turn blue. So here goes. This is hot, and I'm holding it over this because I just put down a clean piece of tissue paper and I don't want wax all over it. So I'm just going to kind of do it at the side and it's just kind of melting in there. See if you can see it. Such a pretty blue color too. All right, well, let's get this all the way full. Okay, and I'm going to wipe it off because I might have dribbled some down the side. Okay, and I am seeing that the initial lines, the initial wax coming out does appear to be black, but I'm sure it will turn blue. So let me get started on my design. Let me put this here so you can kind of see my inspiration. And I'm going to start with the circle in the center. And then I am going to draw, ow, okay, this is hot, don't touch that part. I'm going to draw this. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so now we're going to start, we're going to draw, I'm going to draw this line. And I'm going to draw this line. It's kind of, ooh, there, it's really turning blue. Oh, look at that pretty blue wax coming out. Put the little triangle on top. I'm making mine go the whole length of it, where these don't, but that's where I'm making a slight design change. And you may not be able to see it from the snowflake that's sitting here, but this piece is kind of, it's got a raised part to it. Oh, it's actually got like a little triangle inside of it. Well, maybe with the next one. We'll see. All right, now the wax is really coming out this beautiful blue color. And it is easy to see on the egg. What the package said was that this was good to be able to see your wax on light colored eggs or light designs like a white or a yellow, I would guess, probably an orange. I'm guessing it would be a little tricky to see this wax on blue. And I don't know how it would work on red, but it is great for drawing these initial lines. Oops, I forgot to put that little thing in the center there. It comes out very smoothly. It was in the package, so there was no dust in it, and I cleaned out the Kiska. So that was good. I'm going to have to put it back in the package that it came so that I don't get dust on it. But you can always unclog your Kiska, but hey, if you can just keep the dust out, why not? I don't know if you can see it, but this egg has a few bumps on it. When I do eggs for practice designs or for displays for classes, I use my eggs that aren't necessarily the highest quality ones. I save those for eggs that I intend to sell or use in the class. When I haven't done that, I keep forgetting to do this part. I wish there was a way to make it shine like that prism, and I'm sure there is, but it wouldn't be like a real Pisanki kind of dye. I'd probably have to use some kind of special paint, and I'm okay with that. The point of me doing these inspired designs is not that I'm doing it exactly the same, but that I am taking some inspiration from something that is not Pisanki and turning it into something that is Pisanki. Okay, so I have the 6 points, and now I'm going to do these little triangles. Now, she, and in here, when Miriam created it, she created this really cool kind of like offset, and I tried doing it, but this space is a lot smaller, so I tried doing that on my drawing, and it didn't really look right. So I'm just going to do these as just kind of regular triangles, equilateral triangles. Is that what they're called? I took geometry many, many years ago. I'm not sure I remember what they're called. So we'll just draw these triangles in. And then what I'm doing here, I'm going to repeat on the other side. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a band here or not. I'll probably do all of the snowflake, and then I'll make that decision. I kind of want this snowflake to be the star of it, so I don't know if a band would take away from that or not. I have to give that some thought. I do, when I do patterns, I do like to kind of think about what colors, and that was why I drew it out with the colored pencil, just to kind of see what it would look like. And I may change my mind on some of the colors, but at least gives me an idea. Does the color balance and everything? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I'm loving it, and I'm enjoying using this blue wax. Thank you, Kathy, for letting me give it a try here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'm going to start dyeing the eggs. So when I come back, I'll have it dyed in some whatever color I decide to do first. I haven't decided yet. I know I'm going to use that pink, green, and purple, but I still have to decide exactly where on the egg I'm going to put it. All right, let's see what I come up with. I want to share with you my progress so far. So here's my inspiration. This was what I drew up as my prototype, and I've made up the dies that I want to make. But I was concerned because the crown purple is a very deep purple, and I wanted to do this darker green background, so I was afraid that the purple might be too dark against the green. So what I did was I painted it in. So here's what I have so far on the one I drew. Where there's wax, I used very light blue. So very light blue is I prepare a jar of Ukrainian gift shop light blue, and then I take a tablespoon of the light blue, a cup of water, tablespoon of vinegar, and you get a very pale light blue. It's a light blue, and I covered it with wax. And sorry I didn't show you that, but anyway, so I took a paintbrush, and I painted in the purple area so that it would definitely be purple, but it's not a real dark purple, which is what I wanted for this one. And then what I decided in here, I did put a band on it because I thought it had all the prism type colors in here. So I'm putting whatever colors I'm putting here, I'm putting in the band around here too, just to give it a little extra color. And the reason I painted in this purple is, so I kind of decided on my colors, and I'm thinking about the sequence of them. So I've done this purple, and I'll cover that with wax, and then I'm going to do the cream soda pink. I made up magenta fireweed. That's going to go there. Then I know that pink will cover green, but I don't know if it will cover if the Borealis green will cover the magenta. So I'm going to wash it off, and then I'll do the Borealis green, and then I'm going to do a dark green for the background. I'm not sure which dark green I'm going to use yet. So because of that color sequence, that's why I had to paint in the purple. That's why I decided to do it now. Now, I did, because when I was working on this one, I thought, you know, maybe I'd rather have purple for the background color. And then I said, no, I'm going to keep with that. But I started a second one, and I modified the pattern a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And so what this one has on it is turquoise. And I used the blue wax to cover the turquoise because I wanted to see if I would be able to tell if the blue wax was going over the top of it, and I was. So I painted in all of these. This is more painting in than I normally do. Same exact pattern. I did not put a border on it. I made these a little bit bigger because I wanted to put this extra thing in here, which you'll see when I take the wax off. So I started... After I put all the wax lines on, I did turquoise, painted turquoise, covered that. Then I did the Borealis green, which I'm sorry I didn't show you. It's a very pretty, like bright green color. A lot like this. I painted that on. So it's probably a little lighter than it will appear on here because I painted it in. I did the Borealis green here and here. And then I used Ukrainian Gift Shop light green for here. So I have 2 shades of green. I'm going to have 2 shades of green in here, and then I'll have 2 shades of pink, and then I'm going to use purple for the background. So my sequence on this one, I'm going to do the cream soda pink, magenta fireweed, and then I'll do purple for the background color. And it will be a deeper purple than this one, because I'm actually going to soak it in there and not just paint it on there. So just giving you a progress update at this point, and I'll come back with another progress update, and then we'll be taking the wax off. Will you just look at this gorgeous color? So this is the cream soda pink on white egg. They were each dyed for about a minute, and it is a beautiful bright pink. Anyway, this is pretty cool. So color sequence, this is the original one. So I'm going to put the wax, the cream soda, and then I will put it in the magenta fireweed. It's supposed to be, according to the label, it's like a deeper pink. I've never used it before, so I'm excited to try that. Then I will wash this egg back and do the 2 shades of green. On this one, I'm going to wax, obviously, the cream soda. I'm going to do the magenta fireweed, and then I'm going to put it in the crown purple. No washing back on this one. Okay, this is exciting. This is so exciting. Okay, this was the cream soda pink, and what I'm going to do next with that is put it in the magenta fireweed. But this one was the cream soda pink, and that is the magenta fireweed over cream soda pink. Oh my goodness, I really like that color. So on this one, I just need to wax these spots, and then it's going in the crown purple. This one, I'm going to wax I've already waxed the cream soda pink area. Now I'm going to dye it and then wax that part. And then on this one, I'm going to rinse it off and put it in the Borealis green. So, these colors are gorgeous. So here is the egg that had the pink on it. I washed it off. It's a much lighter shade of pink. So I'm going to try it in the Borealis green now and see what happens. And then while that's sitting in there, this is what the Crown Purple looked like on top of the Magenta Fireweed, which was on top of Cream Soda Pink. This is a beautiful deep purple color, and this is the reason why I didn't want to use it on this design, because the one that's in here, because I want this dark green background, and this purple would have been too dark for that dark green background. I think they would have like kind of melted together. You know, your eye wouldn't have been able to focus too clearly on one or the other. So with this one, all that's left is wax off, but I'm going to do them at the same time after I put the wax on this one in the Borealis green, and then try it. Oh, there it is. And then the Borealis green, and then the next color that this will go in will be the dark green background color. All right, let's see. It's been in there for about a minute. Ooh, okay, well, I think I might have to rewash it again. It's a little speckled colored. I don't know if you can kind of see it. There was still pink on it, and it is interfering, so I am going to have to let this dry and rewash it to get rid of, make sure the egg is white. I thought I had enough off of it that it wouldn't interfere with it, but I was incorrect. So we will, I'm going to let this dry, I'll wash it, get it back to the white, and then we'll dye it again, because this is the color I want, not this color. So what I didn't mention, while this is sitting in here, I was using the blue wax on the whole egg, and it worked really well. I could see it on top of the blues, and I could see it on top of the greens, and I could see it on top of the pinks really well, like on here. I could see it as I was applying it. The only thing I couldn't see it on very well was the areas that I had painted with the purple, the Crown Purple that I'd painted it on this one. I had a little trouble seeing the wax on that one. And it says on here, visible on light colored backgrounds. So that kind of makes sense that I couldn't see it on the purple. So I just used a Kiska that had the black wax on it. And that was fine. But anyway, just to let you know that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to see the blue wax over blue dye. And I could. Now, I didn't try it on all the different shades of blue, but I tried it on the very light blue and the turquoise, and that worked. Okay, this is much better. Much, much better color. All right, so we're just going to wax up that and then go with a dark green background. Still not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to use the asparagus from Pisanki USA, or if I'm going to use the dark green from Ukrainian Gift Shop. I know there is a dark green with the Ukrainian accessories, but I don't have it made up, and I'm out of jars. So I'm going to have to go with one that I already have made up. All right, we'll be back with the final color and reveal. I'm so excited. All right, I'm really excited. Are you ready? Here it is, the reveal. I love them both. I don't know. This was what I modeled it on my pencil drawing. I like this one too. Little close up. Here's my border that I did to kind of resemble the prism, all the colors in the prism. I love them both. And I would really love to spend some more time trying to develop this pattern, but I'm not. I will later. But right now we're going to move on to the next pattern that was inspired by the shirt that I was wearing. So stay tuned next week, and we'll see what I come up with that one. Thanks for watching.